The human brain is not just an organ, but a marvel of nature. It's astonishingly intelligent and only requires additional resources when it deems them necessary. This implies that to focus on anything, you first need to be interested in it. In other words, it is not just your brain that is involved, but your heart too. If the thought of what you want to do releases hormones like adrenaline and raises your heart rate, creating a feeling, then your brain can request these additional resources to concentrate your attention on the task at hand. The role of interest in focus. One way to enhance your focus is by being interested in what you're doing. Cultivating curiosity and inquisitiveness by asking more questions can stimulate the brain, resulting in improved focus. When you find your passion in life, focusing becomes less of a challenge and more of a natural process. Why do we struggle with focus? We often hear ourselves or others complaining, "I just can't focus." Why? There are various reasons why we have trouble focusing. It could be due to poor eating habits, lack of exercise, insufficient oxygen, an excess of cortisol or glucose in the blood, inflammation, leaky gut syndrome, inadequate sleep, dehydration, chemical imbalances in the brain, or metabolic dysregulation. These are some of the common causes. However, this post will focus on another reason that most of us don't consider: the energy requirement of focus. Focusing is an activity that requires energy and resources. It necessitates the brain to draw more energy from the body. This means we need more blood flow to the brain, providing it with more oxygen, glucose, and nutrients. A good analogy to describe this is the difference between hearing and listening. Hearing is a passive activity. Sounds are merely registered by our ears without any conscious effort. On the other hand, listening is an active form of hearing which requires more energy to execute. It involves processing and understanding the sounds we hear. Just like listening requires more energy than hearing, focusing requires more energy than simply perceiving. It's a concerted effort by the brain to divert resources to a particular task. Conclusion. In conclusion, how we focus and why we sometimes struggle with it is an intricate process involving our brains, hearts, and various bodily functions. By understanding these processes, we can take practical steps to enhance our focus. This could mean finding what genuinely interests us, ensuring we get enough sleep, maintaining a healthy diet, or engaging in regular physical activity. Remember, the key to improving focus lies in our hands. By understanding our brain better, we can manipulate it to work in our favor. After all, focusing isn't just about gritting your teeth and forcing concentration, but about creating an environment where your brain has all it needs to function at its best.